Hello everyone, so in this video, let's talk about the DJI Goggles 3 and the Avata2 because there is a new update coming from DJI. Actually, it was been released 2 days ago. And what are the benefits that we will have by updating both the Goggles 3 and the Avata2? It will be version 01.00.0600. It would include three updates and one bug fixes. So first is Power Loop is now available for easy acro. So for those who cannot do Power Loop, you can now easily do it using the motion controller 3. We try to discuss that further on our flight test. For the Avata2, there is now a landing protection. Actually, this has been released by DJI for most of their product lines. But as I have researched online, it's a mixed reaction for people. Number three is if you'll be using the DJI Neo with your Goggles 3, there is now an option for live view stabilization. So I haven't checked it yet. Probably we'll try to do it when we are trying to fly tomorrow because it's already midnight and I cannot fly outside.
Okay, so this is how you update all of your devices, Avata2, Goggles 3, and if ever there is an update also with your FPV-RC 3. First is you have to connect your Goggles 3 to your phone, then turn on your Avata2 and your controller. To see the firmware, then you click download. Make sure that you have well amount of battery for all of your devices so that once the update is downloaded, it will just push it through the goggles, then next to the Avata. Okay, so it's now time to test the Acro Power Loop. Okay, so this is what we will use, the motion controller 3. Of course, I tried to do a recording of the goggles. You don't want to overheat the Avata2. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do the power loop. Okay, so we did the power loop. Let's go. Okay, that's nice. That was a nice power loop. Let's do it again. It's a bit lower this time. There you go. Let's do the power loop. Okay. Nice.
Okay, so with live view, you now have the option to disable or enable stabilization for your goggle footage while using the DJI Neo. So some do prefer that wherein ever your recording is with your DJI Neo, it will be that will be your feed on your Goggle 3 or M3. But I still prefer the disabled stabilization because of course with the disabled stabilization you can see the whole sensor of the DJI Neo. You have to turn on the Goggle 3, then go to your settings, then camera. You now have this live view stabilization here, and it has an added menu, so you could disable that if you want the previous way of flying the DJI Neo with your Goggle 3, or you enable it. The live view, the view of your Goggle 3 will be cropped in, and it will be similar to how you look at it on your DJI Neo. So we will do it on this video, and I'll show you what I mean with this. This is the Neo with live view stabilization. Okay, so this is how you do it. I'll try to record my screen. So this is how you set your live view for your DJI Goggles 3 to a Neo, or even with your Avata2. Share live view to mobile device via Wi-Fi. It has to be yellow in color. Okay, it's now on. Then you don't need to connect through the Wi-Fi. Okay, you just need to open the DJI Fly app. In the Wi-Fi devices, there would be new DJI Goggles 3, just the Goggles 3. Basically, you just have to connect through it and press and hold the power button on for 2 seconds to confirm connection. 1, 2, and it's now connecting. Then you will have your live view directly through your Fly app. Okay, without any connection. Just wait for it to connect, to fully connect. Then you will now have a live view of your goggle feed. Okay, this will be a short video because I don't have battery left with our Neo. So okay, wait, before we go, what is our settings? Am I recording in yeah, rock steady. Okay. Okay. What? Casper. Okay, so basically those are the updates for the DJI Goggles 3, the Avata2, and the Neo. And I really like the power loop. So if you are a beginner who is not accustomed to acrobatic flights of your drone, the Avata2 is not possible to do it just by flicking of a button or of a switch or a trackpad. Is it a trackpad? I think it's a trackpad. Just by flicking it up, you will do a power loop. And just make sure that you are on an open space. Don't do it if you are in an area where there are a lot of trees. The trees is this huge, and the loop will be this. The quad, the Avata2, will hit that branch or that tree. And one thing to think about when you are doing this automatic acrobatics, it could be problematic in the end. This automatic maneuvers, just make sure that you well planned that flight. Do not do it if you're not sure on the effect in case there would be an issue or a problem. Okay, as I said, do this at your own risk, but do it in a very intelligent manner so that you won't lose your Avata2. Oh, that is a disclaimer. So people will not tell me that I did not give you a warning about it. So just do it very safely. Always think the action of the quad so that the moment it happens and there is an issue, you know how to mitigate the risk. So be careful on your flight when you're doing this. And the live view, as I saw it, I don't like it. So people might want it, but I don't. So I'll probably use the 4:3 aspect ratio when I'm using the Neo and do it in gyro flow. That is just me. Well, it's up to you if you will use it. So basically that is the update for this, and hope to see you in the next video. Happy flying. Take care.